Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Lauren and I am so excited that you came across this video today. I will do my whole spiel really quickly. If you like this content, if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. I post videos every Thursday about college, lifestyle, New York City, and all of that good stuff. So if you like that type of content, please hit the subscribe button. It would truly mean the world to me. And now that I got that over with, this video is all about college, and so I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, but I wanted to hop on the bandwagon and hop on the trend and give you guys a list of my top rated dorm room essentials that most people, I would say, forget about, or at least they are not at the top of their mind when they are college shopping. I know that a lot of universities and colleges have already moved in, and so if you're watching this before you have moved in or after you have moved in, hopefully either you can run out to the store and grab this stuff before you move in, or if you're ready to move in, you can send your parents a text saying you need something or run out to the store yourself. And so I'm just gonna get right into it. It's pretty self-explanatory, the video, but I will have everything right like in this section about like screen recording what I am talking about so you can actually see the pictures and everything and sort of the descriptions of things. I also will be screen recording right from a blog post that I wrote about dorm room essentials, so if you want to check that out or you just need to relook at it over again, I will link it down below. And so I'm just gonna get right on into it. I wrote a blog post on my blog all about dorm room essentials that you cannot forget about. And the first thing that I say you should not forget about are shower shoes. Now I know if you've never been to sleepaway camp, you are thinking, what the heck are shower shoes? Shower shoes are very similar to Crocs, as you can see here. They have holes in the bottom, where I would recommend getting ones with holes in the bottom so the water just falls right through. They are easily dryable and they help protect your feet from all that nasty stuff on the bottom of the shower floor. I recommend these, or I highly recommend these for everybody, every college student, but definitely recommend them if you are in that traditional dorm style living where you are having multiple people, maybe 10, 20, 30 people within one bathroom station. So maybe you have multiple showers, multiple sinks, multiple toilets, things like that. And so you have no clue what those people are dragging in. You want to, you think that your other fellow students are clean, but you never know. So bring shower shoes with you. It gives you that extra layer of protection. If you are just sharing your shower with 1 to 2 people, I would recommend shower shoes just because you don't know what the previous people had, how well everything was clean. They're just keeps your feet nice and clean. But again, that's up to you if you're only living with a couple of people. But if you're living with multiple people or a dorm room style, like traditional, everybody shares a bathroom, definitely get shower shoes. And one thing I would definitely recommend getting non-slip. If they are shower shoes, they should be non-slip, but definitely make sure that you do not want to be slipping in the shower. Then the next thing I have is a reusable water bottle. I know that a lot of people just in general have these reusable water bottles on hand with them all the time, but if you don't, or if you weren't thinking about bringing it to college, definitely recommend it. There's a couple of reasons why I recommend it. One, if you are in the dining hall, it's really easy to just fill up that reusable water bottle with whatever drink you like. It's also, if you're late night studying or if you're going from class to class, it's a lot easier to just have that water bottle on hand instead of having to get a new one or buying a new one. And then that leads me into the cost effectiveness of it. It is very cost effective. It's definitely going to save you a lot of money, and as a broke college student, or at least I was a broke college student, I would recommend anything that could save you money. And so if you spend the extra couple dollars in the beginning, it may be beneficial for you to get that nice reusable water bottle. A lot of colleges have those, what are they called? Like the water stations where you can fill up your water bottle for free, or at least it should be free. So definitely identify where those are on your campus, know where they are, and whenever you need water, just go and fill it up that way. Then the next thing I have is a power strip. I would check with your dorm room first about the types of power strips that you can have. I know there's a lot of restrictions in dorm rooms, and so it's better to be safe than sorry with those types of things. They're definitely very strict about dorm room things, and I know they do like a lot of checkups and stuff like that. And so definitely check with your dorm room about if you can have these or what type you can have. But if you find out what types you can have, definitely bring them if you can. It will just save you a lot of headache of having to unplug and replug things in whenever you need them. You can just all have them in the power strip ready for when you need them. The next thing I have is a mattress topper. I have to say my dorm room beds were the most uncomfortable thing that I have ever slept on. I honestly wish that I brought a mattress topper from day one. I did not. That's why it is on this list, because I forgot about it. But if you have seen dorm rooms, or if you maybe toured one, or if you're already in your dorm room, you know that those beds are like this thick. You can practically feel like the bottom when you're sitting on it. And so it's just, get a mattress topper. I know it's a little pricey. It definitely can get a bit up there if you're looking for like higher thread counts and stuff. I know there's like all these things that go into it, but just go feel what you like and put it on your bed. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. A good night's sleep is one of the best things you can do for your body, and getting a good night's sleep on a nice comfortable mattress will just be like heaven, like, let me tell you. So I also, a little tip, I linked it in this blog post, but try to get an XL mattress topper. You can check with your dorm rooms. A lot of dorm rooms do the XL twin beds, so this is also good when you're buying bedding and comforters and things like that, and sheets. So check to see if it's a twin or a twin XL. Those vary a little bit different. I believe the XLs are a bit longer, and so you definitely want to make sure when you're buying that stuff for your mattress that you are getting the correct sizing. The next thing I have is a desk lamp. I wrote in this blog post for, what does it say? Just think about all those times you will be late night studying after your roommate goes to sleep. I don't know if that's true for you. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But either way, I would recommend a desk lamp. I linked one here that is just sort of like attaches to the desk rather than a traditional like standing lamp. And so I would recommend getting one like that, easily adjustable, maybe cordless, so that you can move it however you like. Maybe you can even move it to your bed if you want. It's also a lot better than keeping the lights on all night or whenever you need to use the light. Your roommate will not like it. I'm telling you, it will cause a fight between you two if they are trying to sleep and you are having all the lights on. So just get a desk lamp and be safe. All right, the next I have is a printer. I say this not because your colleges will not have printing services. Most likely they will, and they give you this insane like printing capabilities where you can print up to like 50,000 pages and you have to pay for it either way. So your colleges will most likely have some type of printing service, but I put this on the list for that 2 a.m. I have to print a report that is due at my 7 a.m. class, and you know that you will not get out of bed in time to wait online and get your printed stuff. And so I would recommend, if you have the room for it, maybe talk to your roommate, you guys can split it, getting a very cheap small printer. Maybe it just does black and white, just like the size of just the paper, and it will save you from making that dreaded middle of the night trip to a printer, trying to find a printer that works. I can tell you from my own personal experience, I had a printer in my dorm room, like a school provided printer that anybody in the building can use, and 9 out of 10 times it did not work. And it was the worst thing in the world, having to trek my way to the library in the middle of the night just to get that paper, or to print out something that was assigned for a class that I have to then hand in the next day and like physically fill out, so I knew I wouldn't have time in the morning. And so save yourself that midnight trouble and get yourself a printer. The next thing that goes along with the showers is a shower caddy. If you've never seen these before, they are just little, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a shower caddy. You bring all of your shower supplies, you bring them to the shower with you rather than having them already in the shower. If you have a bathroom in your dorm room, maybe this is not as necessary. You can just keep all your supplies in the bathroom and it's as easy as that. But if you are, again, using that traditional dorm style, multiple people sharing showers and there's only 5 shower stalls, you're not going to be able to keep your stuff in the shower. You're going to have to transport it there and back to your dorm. And so I'd recommend getting a shower caddy, and I would also recommend getting a mesh shower caddy, or at least a shower caddy that has holes in it. The worst thing in the world is like when it fills up, you have to empty it out, then you have to empty out all like your shampoo and your conditioner and then physically dump all the water out. And so just to save you that trouble, get something with holes in it. I recommend it, and I linked down below or linked in this blog post a mesh shower caddy. Say that 5 times fast. With multiple pockets. And so having multiple pockets allows you to bring more things and separate things. It also just allows for the water to drain a lot easier. And so definitely recommend that. The 8th thing I have is a desk chair. I don't have a picture for it for some reason, but I'm pretty sure that all of you can just imagine what a desk chair looks like. Most universities will provide you with a desk chair. A lot, like in the dorm rooms, you have a desk chair, a mattress, a bed, and some sort of like closet area or drawers to put your clothes and stuff. But if they allow you, if you want, I would recommend getting your own desk chair. Nothing too crazy, but if you know you're going to be spending a lot of time in it, if you like to do your homework at your desk, study at your desk, things like that, or do your makeup at your desk, I don't know, whatever you do at your desk, if you're going to spend a lot of time there, maybe it's worth it to invest in a nice desk chair that's comfortable. And because the ones that are at the dorms are absolutely atrocious. I can't speak for every college, okay, but my college, I can tell you from personal experience, had like wooden desk chairs, and they were the most uncomfortable thing in the world. If you are not getting a desk chair, I'd recommend getting some type of like little seat topper just to make things a little bit more comfortable for you. That'll probably be a cheaper option. And then the last thing I have to recommend for the desk chair is to ask your dorm like advisors if there's some place to store your desk chair until you move out. Some places, I know my dorm specifically, or my building, had like a basement area where they stored extra things or things that were broken people didn't want. And so if you can get your chair out of there and then buy a new chair, that would be something to look into. You don't want to get a chair and then they say that you have to keep the chair in your room. Now you have 2 chairs. And so dorm rooms do not have a lot of space, so having 2 chairs is not probably the best thing. The next thing I have is a first aid kit. I know you're thinking like, what the heck, but it may come in handy. Personally, I've never had to use it, but when I went off to college, my mom made me like this little basket of things that she thought that I would need. Like, I think she put a flashlight in there just in case, and a first aid kit, some like different medications like Tylenol and Advil, and like things like that, cough drops, just something where if I were to have hurt myself, I could bandage myself up quickly. I'd also recommend putting in this kit like any type of little medications that you may have, like having everything you may need in like a medical emergency. I don't mean like real emergency, if you have an emergency call the police, but anything, you have a headache or something like that, put everything in this kit so you know where to go to. Everything's compact and stored. But if you cut yourself in your dorm room, you're able to like bandage yourself up nice and easy before like having to go to the medical offices on campus. And then I recommend a lint brush or a lint roller. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I have 2 dogs in my house, and Lint rollers are a must. I have them all over the place, but I would recommend getting something. You can get a full size, but they also have mini size, just something to like throw in your backpack and have whenever you need it. I'm telling you, this will come in handier than you think it will, even if you're like, I don't have any animals in my dorm room. I'm telling you, there will be things that may get stuck on your clothes in like the washer or the dryer, and or your bedding may come off onto your clothes, and it's just will be really, really handy to have. So I recommend it. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, okay, there it is. Sorry, my finger must have like hit the iPad and it went back up to the top. I recommend a lint brush or a lint roller. The next thing I have is a bedside shelf. And so if your bed does not have a nightstand, or you're sleeping on like maybe the top bunk, this will come in extremely, extremely helpful. The bedside shelf attaches right to the side of your bed, as you can see like in the picture right here, and you can put that reusable water bottle that I told you about, AirPods, phone, laptop, whatever it may be, to keep on your bed, and it's a perfect little like slot that fits in right there. I linked a wooden one, but they have so many different colors, so many different options and styles. Again, personal experience, I slept on the top bunk, and so it was a pain in the butt to walk down the like little stairs on the side at night to like put my laptop down or stuff like that, because I didn't want to sleep with it on my bed just in case it fell. And I felt bad like waking up my roommate. I tried to do it extremely quietly, and sometimes that didn't work, and it was dark, and it was just not it. So bedside shelf, recommend getting. Then number 12 is the extension cord. And so remember I told you about the power strip. The extension cord, as I wrote here, I was really like feeling myself here. The extension cord is its partner in crime. And so having an outlet on one side of your room and maybe the mini fridge on the other side of the room, or whatever you have to plug in, get the extension cord. It's great that you can plug in a bunch of stuff in the power strip, but if the power strip doesn't fit everything you need, it's kind of pointless. So get the extension cord, make sure you follow all your dorm regulations, but extension cords, simple, easy, you can find them almost anywhere. Number 13 is batteries. I'm telling you, you don't think you need them until you need them. You have to change the batteries on your calculator. Let me tell you, if you're taking a math exam, those professors are going to make sure that your professors are going to want you to make sure that you have full batteries. If they die mid-exam, before the exam, and you don't have them, they're most likely going to say, oh well, that's on you. Have an extra set of batteries with you at all times if you can. You do not want to be in the situation where you run out of batteries and you absolutely need them and nothing's open to get them. And so maybe I've linked here like a AA and a AAA set. Maybe just get like a variety. AA and AAA are like pretty standard, but maybe just get a variety if you can. Number 14, I know this like kind of sounds silly, like get school supplies for school, but some people don't think you need school supplies for school, and I get it, you're going to college, it's fun, you party, whatever, but you do have to attend class, and bringing your laptop is great, and a lot of people, a lot of students, a lot of professors let you use them, students bring them into class, but I'm telling you, you will have one professor, maybe not your first semester, maybe your second semester, that will not allow you to have any electronics, will not allow your computer, will not allow your phone, and so you need some type of notebook or something to write on, and pens and pencils, whatever you use. Highlighters are great for studying, so definitely grab those. And so just grab a notebook or two, have them handy, and just bring them to class on the first day or in the first couple days. I also will sometimes just get really tired of using my laptop all the time and just want to handwrite my notes. I find it a lot easier. I can circle things easily, underline, X out. So just trust me, bring at least one notebook with you. Number 15, I do not have a picture for, but is a planner. some type of planner. Again, a lot of people use their phone and their laptops. I personally am a touch and feel type of girl, and so I want to have a actual planner with me, something that I could put in my backpack, take out, you know, erase things, cross out, whatever it may be. I like that feel of physically writing out on my planner, and so I definitely would recommend that to stay organized. And then I linked my free daily planner. Here, let me see, let me click on it. So it's just, you can print it out, you can download it, really, really simple, but I also find it effective, so you can do it by day if you print out, you know, a couple of them, just like what your classes are for the day, what any notes you have, any to-do list, and then you can see, I think it prints out a little bit better. It's hard to see here, but you can see there's like a little checkbox, and then you can write the date and circle what day of the week it is. I only did Monday through Friday on purpose because weekends should be your time to relax, and of course you may have things to do, but this was more a daily planner for like college and schoolwork and things like that. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely download it for free. Then I have number 16 is a fan. And so if your dorm room does not have AC, you need a fan, especially in those summer months, that end of August, like September type months. Definitely recommend getting a fan. It will help you out a lot. I would recommend, sorry, there's like something in my eye. Where was I? Oh, fan. So I would definitely recommend getting a fan. You can buy a small, medium one. They are not that expensive. And just something, even just to have on your desk or to put maybe on a windowsill, just something to get the air moving in there if you don't have an AC. Number 17 is bed risers. If you are living in a bunk bed, I do not recommend these. If you are having a single bed, if you would like to get your bed risen, these are definitely a great option. Having your bed risen will allow you to add more storage underneath. Maybe you can even add like a desk underneath if you rise it up that much. A lot of the dorm rooms are the same in terms of like what bed and what things that they use, but definitely just check with your dorm room to make sure that your bed is able to be risen like that. They're just these little blocks that you put your bed on. Don't worry, they're safe, they're sturdy, they're meant for this, but if you want to, you know, raise up your bed, this is a great option. I swear we're almost done. Food containers, number 18. I know you probably won't be cooking, especially your first year. You're gonna do a lot of dining hall meals. These are a good hack if you want to bring home any dining hall meals. I know from my university they're very strict with that and they wouldn't let you, but if you sneak it, you can do it. Just make sure they're not looking at you. Little trick, I would like get food, put it on a normal plate, like everything looks normal, go to a table, pack it up into one of these containers, and then just put it in my backpack so they didn't see me walking out with it. That was always like what I did if I needed either a quick meal on the go or I just wanted to have extra stuff like later on in the day or whatever it may be. And so, I mean, if you're paying for it, you may as well get it, right? And so these cheap, I linked plastic and food containers, very cheap. You could throw them away if you'd like. You can wash them, up to you. But they're a good option to have. Number 19 is an iron. I personally told my mom, she was the one that was like, you do not need an iron in school. And I was like, well, I'm gonna bring one. I brought a very like small compact iron just in case, and let me tell you, I needed it on the first night. Everything in my suitcase was all wrinkly. I tried to hang it up, but I was going out and I needed a non-wrinkled shirt. And so I took out my dryer. My iron. Took out my iron, did it right on my desk and just ironed over it. It was perfect. It was a game changer, and I would recommend a mini iron if you can. Number 20 is a stain remover. If you're anything like me, if you're at a public dinner, outing, you will get something on your shirt. I swear I never get anything on my shirt unless I'm out in public, and so a stain remover is always nice to have. Throw it in your backpack, your bag, whatever it may be, and just have it handy if you need it. If you don't need it, that's great for you. If you do, you have it on hand. And so little Tide to Go stain sticks are like my go-to option. Really easy to move, they work really well, and easy to just throw in your bag. The last thing I have is some type of board game or deck of cards. I know that this may sound silly, but let me tell you, if you have a couple of friends over and you're just hanging out, if it's like a really bad stormy night, if you're bored, whatever it may be, like having these on hand are just really good, really fun games to just like whip out whenever you need to. I know for my dorm room, I lived with 9 other girls. Yes, we lived in like a suite. There were 3 bedrooms. I lived with 3 other girls in my room, and then there was 3 and 3. And we would play cards pretty often. Like we had this big table in our living room, like dining room area, or living room, like kitchenette area. We didn't have a dining room. And we would sit around the table, like if we had like some time to kill before going out, or if we just felt like staying in and didn't want to watch TV, we would play a deck of cards. I learned a lot of card games from my roommates, and so bring some type of game that's easily storable and doesn't require like you to move furniture, stuff like that. Like Twister is great, but you have to move furniture for that, and it gets a little hectic. But cards, or I linked Cards Against Humanity. That's always a good one. They have so many different options I've seen. Or like a board game, some type of deck of cards, anything. Left, right, center is also really good. Anything you like, just have it on hand. I'm telling you, it will definitely come in handy on one of those nights that you just feeling like playing a game. And so that is everything I have. These are a couple of other college things I've wrote. 5 easy college dorm bedding ideas to make your dorm feel like home, and 11 trendy college dorm room ideas that are cute and stylish. So I have those linked right here. You can just click right on the link, brings you to the next blog post. And so that is it for this dorm room essentials video. I hope you found it helpful. Hopefully there was something on this list that maybe you forgot and now you can get before you go to college, or before you really start getting into like the feel of college. If you're going away to college for the first time, I wish you the best of luck. It is truly a great experience, and it's definitely what you make of it. So get out there and just have the time of your life. You're never gonna have a college experience again. I mean, maybe grad school. I don't know what your plans are, but like that freshman year, just go for it. Get out there. It will truly be the best times of your life. And if you have any questions, you can put them down below, or I can give you recommendations on anything that I bought. But that's it. That's all I have. So I will be posting content again every Thursday, and so if you'd like to subscribe, definitely hit that button. If you got this far in the video, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.